Hi, everybody. I am so sorry that I can't be there with you today, but we have some excellent helpers. And since I'm not there today, today is going to be a free choice art day for you guys. So that should be super fun and exciting for everyone. Hopefully everyone can find something that they enjoy doing. I'm just going to take a moment to show you what our choices are and to remind you of our expectations when we have a free choice day. So let's start with what our centers are. We have got at the carpet our Zolos. We've got the big Legos. We've got the small Legos. And we have the magnet tools. Those are always really popular choices, so please remember no more than 4 people at any center. That's easy to keep track of at the tables because they've only got 4 chairs. But if you want to use a center at the carpet and there's already 4 kids using it, we're going to need to wait our turn. If there's a really popular center, speak to the teacher and maybe they can set a time limit to help monitor that. We have the green table set up with some drawing materials. There's a couple of how to draw books for you guys. And remember, if you don't find the book that you want, check out the book corner, maybe find a different book. We have also got some coloring pages at the blue table. There's markers and things there. If there's a tool that you want from the drawing center, like crayons or colored pencil or oil pastels, you can grab it. Just remember, whatever you get out, you need to put away when you're finished with it. Over at the purple table, we've got watercolor paint set up and there's some paper there. And at the red table, we've got tempera paints and some papers. So if you're using the paint centers, just remember that either you need to paint in a way that it's not super wet and drippy. You can probably put your paintings inside a bag. There are bags right over there in one of those blue buckets. And if it's not super drippy, you could carry it in a bag and it's probably fine. If your work is wet and drippy or sticky, you're going to need to put your name on it, your grade, and today's color family, and then put it in the drying rack right there. We'll try our best to get it back to you later. We have got at the orange table something really special. Some of you helped us start making some ornaments for our Fantasy of Trees rainbow tree. It's starting to look rainbowy, but it's really probably not finished yet. I've got a few materials left over. There's some strips of paper. There's some of our circle shapes. Some of the kids learned how to use tissue paper to make tassels. There's tissue paper over at the yellow table. And so if you would like to make something to add to our tree, you can make it and just stick it in the right color area. If you see something that's not in the right color area and you can fix it, that would be wonderful. If you want to use those tools to make a decoration to take to your house, that is also absolutely fine. Today is a make and take kind of a day. At the yellow table, I mentioned we had tissue paper, and some of you have learned how to make tassels with the tissue paper that we've added to our tree. Some kids might want to try making something else with the tissue paper. I've got some directions here for how to make one of these tissue paper flowers. If you've never done it before, you might need a little help with a few of the directions, so maybe my teacher helper could help some kids with that. There's a spot where we have to tie some knots, and some of the littlest students might need a little help tying a knot. But you also could just experiment and explore what else could you do with tissue paper. Tissue paper is really fun to work with, and we don't always have it out. So that's kind of a neat treat for today. As always, our pegboard is out and available with the pegs. Just help me out. We shouldn't be mixing up the pegs, and the pegs shouldn't be falling on the floor. So be aware and help pick up and straighten up the pegs when you're done. Remember that the other rule for Free Choice Day is when the teacher helper person says it's time to clean up, you have to stop working. Gather your things that you want to take home. Anything that we've gotten out needs to be put away. And the materials that are on the carpet, like the Legos and Zolos and magnet tools, need to get back in their bucket so we can reset for the next class. Thank you so much. If you enjoy doing a Free Choice Day, make sure we're meeting the expectations so that Miss Burchett can get a good report and know that we can do this again. Have a good day.